What it is, y'all, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back today with another Dokkan Battle video. Now, today we're going to be talking about, we talked about the worldwide celebration. Actually, we just found out last night they're going back and they're going to call this the download celebration, like they have for years and years and years and years and years now. Last year was called the worldwide celebration, and I believe before that it was always called the download celebration. We had the 300 million download celebration. Well, now we're going to have 350 mil. Frankly, the reason that they kind of hemmed and hawed on all of this is because, remember, we always used to get like the 100 million downloads, 200 million downloads, 300 million downloads, like crazy huge numbers. But Akatsuki's kind of changed the way that they kind of enforce re-rolling, so to speak. They make re-rolling a significantly difficult thing to do in this day and age. And there's various reasons that they do that, but because of that, it doesn't fluff those download numbers like it used to. Like, we used to get 100 million download a year, and that's because a lot of us were just re-rolling 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 accounts, and, you know, doing things with that. So making re-rolls harder to do kind of makes these numbers less inflated, but also, you know, allows these game developers to... It gives them a little bit more like true and proper numbers and lets them kind of know what's happening out there. Because if you have 100 million new players in a game every year, but then you maybe have like 5 million of those that are active, that really doesn't look good. You know, like, I get a lot of those are rerolls, but you know, to the devs that looks weird. So basically, while we're not going to see, you know, 800 million downloads, oh my goodness gracious, but at the same rate, like, they obviously are still going to bring the worldwide stuff. It's just this is a different type of milestone now. And as mobile games progress, you can expect to see things like this. It's not necessarily a good thing or a bad thing. Actually, it kind of is a good thing in the long run, especially from the devs' perspective. But neither here nor there, it's not going to affect us because we'll still get, as we noted last year, the worldwide celebration. If it's not a download celebration, it's going to be a worldwide celebration. So we'll still get crazy hype content. Now, shout out to Kodo for dropping this video last night on the Dokkan Global official Twitter. Gave us a little bit of insight into what's going to be happening. That's why we know that it's 350 mil downloads. So if we kind of scan through this video, you know, they're going to be talking about Dokkan Now, some of the Dokkan Now content that's coming out, asking, you know, stuff about the 6th anniversary. Obviously, they have the 6th anniversary questionnaire currently in the game. Make sure you go fill that out. Usually there's a Dragon Stone reward for that. And there you go, 15 Dragon Stones. So I thought the 15 Dragon Stones dropped whether or not you did the questionnaire. I don't recollect specifically offhand. But just either way, go fill out the questionnaire. The more information that the devs can get, the better our celebrations will be going forward. So make sure you take the time to do that. Okay? So it says here, the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle has reached 350 million downloads worldwide, which is absolutely a bonkers number. Okay, and we knew this. They're going to be covering. They're going to be doing a global event, and of course, she does talk about it here later on. That per usual, it's going to be joint between Global and JP, and of course, we'll have, you know, the versus missions where it's the JP players versus all the Global players, which JP always wins. But you know, it is. They lost one time, but the losing card was the better card, so it is what it is. So the usual stuff, really nothing out of the ordinary here, and nothing that's like really super groundbreaking. Okay, but she did give us a little clue. Between now and then, the recommendation is to recruit a bunch of the free-to-play units and Dokkan Awaken units you might not have. So this kind of insinuates that maybe there's something big coming. Like for the anniversary, you know, we got the God of Destruction events. Those are really fun. So I didn't drop any content on those at the time. We just had so many other things happening that I wanted to talk about at that moment. But, you know, they're still there. They're permanent. And we did most of those on live stream, and it was a ton of fun. And, you know, things like that, things like, you know, Infinite Dragon Ball History, the Legendary Goku events, stuff like that. So, it sounds like there might be something in the works specific to this. And download celebration is always as big, or worldwide celebration, whatever it is always, in my opinion, as big, if not bigger, than the anniversary. Like, it is a huge, huge, huge event. So expect some pretty good stuff. Now, she didn't really give us a whole lot more beyond that. Like, a lot of the other information is just very generic and isn't new. But here's what JP just got. Okay? And shout out to Truth. He posted this earlier today. Big thanks to him for sharing this, because I don't play JP. I wouldn't have seen this. So we got notification in Global that 4.18 is coming. That's going to bring the same name update and all that stuff. 4.19 is coming to JP. Now, that means we will probably be getting this as well prior to the... basically prior to the event itself. In fact, let me grab the old phone here. Maybe I'm hallucinating, and maybe it actually is 4.19 coming to Global. I'm going to check here real quick. But basically, even if it is 4.18, which I think it is, yeah, 4.18.2 is what Global currently has, and we will most likely be receiving this in due time. So expect at least 2 big maintenances between now and the Worldwide Celebration. Remember, Worldwide Celebration is about 3 weeks away. So actually getting closer. It's probably about 2 weeks away. Getting really close. 2.5 weeks away. So we really don't have that long to wait. Now, I was very vocal about this. Save Dragonstones. You will want Dragonstone Swiss. Remember, it's a dual Dokkan Fest LR. Now, the question has been, what is going to be the dual Dokkan Fest LR? And I think this right here is giving us a hint. Notice it is the Super Saiyan Grade 4 Goku, the Super Saiyan Grade 4 Gohan, the units that came out of the Time Chamber. And a lot of people have said, oh no, don't let it be another Super Saiyan Gohan. Well, might be a father-son dual card? Who knows? I mean, that would actually be pretty hype. A father-son dual card, and then I know we already have like Cell with the Cell Juniors, but we don't have a Dokkan Fest exclusive. I don't know. There's a lot of things they could do. Like transforming Cell. I don't know if I'm ready for another Cell right out of the gate. Or maybe they'll do something completely different and give us, like, I don't know, Grade 3 Trunks, Grade 3 Vegeta. Who knows? Like, they could do any number of crazy awesome things. But it does appear that this is going to be a Cell Saga event. I did say that a lot of the data miners did kind of allude to that. So this is what you can kind of expect going into it. Now, I don't think we're going to get another carbon copy of the same Super Saiyan 2 Gohan that we've received. Because let's be real, Tech Gohan's very, very, very similar to the OG Int. Come to think about it, I don't think the OG Int... Has he received an EZA on JP? I don't believe so. So this might be a golden opportunity to get some of those interesting Cell Saga events. We might get an EZA for Prime Battle Cell. That would be awesome. I think he's actually the next, or pretty close to the next, Prime Battle in line for an EZA. So Prime Battle Cell might be getting an EZA. The OG AGL Gohan, I don't remember whether he has. I'd have to look it up now. I'd really have to look it up now. Let's see. When in doubt, the wiki does wonders. Yes, he does already have one on JP. So it'll probably be returning on JP and then coming to Global for the first time. And that's all right. That's all right. I thought... Anyway, doesn't really matter. So expect that to be coming on Global and rerunning on JP. I think that's kind of a no-brainer. I don't think they're going to EZA the Tech one. I think he doesn't need it quite yet. But, expect a lot of crazy, crazy, crazy things. So if you don't have Int Cell, or if you don't have the Prime Battle Cell done, make sure you have him done. Start preparing for Gohan's EZA. We'll probably start team building and stuff like that here really, really, really soon. You can really, really, really plan for a number of crazy, crazy, crazy events. But don't get disgruntled just because it seems like it's going to be another, Cell and Gohan dual Dokkan Fest. I think they're going to do something a little more inventive and a little more interesting. And if you ever wanted kind of like a thesis statement for that. It's how much Akatsuki seems to be paying attention, how much they're reaching out to the fans, and how much, stake they put into the fan base at this point in time. Because I think a lot of us remember, like, when Akatsuki didn't care, and now it really feels like they really want this game to survive and excel. So let me know your opinions of the content in the comments section down below. Make sure to hit that little thumbs up button if you're enjoying the Dokkan content. I'll be back with more Dokkan Battle as we get some more details on this, which hopefully we'll get some data mines and some of that stuff here coming up really, really, really soon. But don't expect anything until 419 drops, because I think that's going to be kind of our first clues. I'll be back, though, with more Dokkan Battle really soon.